I'm going to scream it one more time in an unhinged fashion. Bears football! And I will freaking God, dude. Before I even talk about the game, you want to know what Bears football is all about? This is what it's about. Is a number of idiotic Bears fans in the day or two leading up to this game somehow got in their mind that other NFL teams would potentially have an interest in the offensive coordinator of a 3-7 Chicago Bears team and for a head coaching job, that they were joking about bad things that Luke Getsy did. You know, ding dong, dumb dicks. If you want to talk about the bad things Luke Getsy does, just focus on his game plan and play calling for the Chicago Bears every week. That'll get the job done. Put him up. Put him up. He's the offensive coordinator. I got courage. 1st and 10. Gonna mix it up. Halfback dive. 2nd 10. What are you gonna do? Atlanta secondary's trash. Gotta mix it up. Gotta attack that weakness. Exploit their vulnerabilities deep. Halfback dive. This is the fucking clown that you're defending. I would presume that a lot of that shit stops after this game, huh? What exactly were you praising him for to begin with? What, because after almost 2 months he finally figured out, hey, my quarterback can actually run, so let me run more with him. Like, that's baseline fundamental shit that people have been talking about, even dorks like you and me, since the goddamn off season. And it took this asshole like 7 weeks into the season to figure it out. Meanwhile, Justin Fields really isn't developing as a passer. He's not getting much of an opportunity to even do anything as a passer. And clowns are sitting there praising Luke Getsy, the gutless one. For what? Again, I hope all that shit stops today. Because my God, you look at this game and you say, well, Jeff, I thought you were thinking about wins and losses being secondary. They are. But the number one goal of the program was to develop Justin Fields this year. The number one way to not do that is to run him into the ground so goddamn much that he gets hurt and misses any significant time this season. The way to not do that is have a total of 41 rushing attempts and only 21 official pass attempts today. And you can say, well, Fields ran on a number of those pass plays, so that skews the numbers. Great. Then it still would have ended up like a 50-50 split. That's stupid. If you're going to suck, do it right. That's what you tell your lady, right? If you're not going to do it right, then don't even fucking do it. Same thing here. Same principle here. You have to develop Justin Fields as a passer. It's cutesy, wootsy, artsy, fartsy that he sits there and runs around like fucking crazy. Hooray! A lot of other guys can too. It's only going to get you but so far. You've got to be able to do more. Because especially when it matters most, as proven again this week, if you can't throw the fucking football when it matters, you're not going to win. Just think about it. All throughout the game, consistently. 1st and 10. What are you going to do? I'm going to get him off guard. They'll never see it coming. Never see it coming. Halfback dive. They're never going to see it. 2nd down. 2nd and long. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go after it. We're going to put our feet on their jugulars. Halfback dive. Like, just think about the stupidity of this goddamn play calling, the stupidity of this goddamn play caller all game long. This Atlanta secondary is trash. If there was ever a get-right game for your passing game, it was this one. This was not supposed to be a get-right game for your running game. And to those that certainly are going to lob out the same old sorry-ass excuses of, well, the offensive line is terrible. What the no shit. And your point is what? Good, especially really good offensive coordinators, would figure out a way to scheme around that. They would manufacture more quick touches to the guys like Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet, Chase Claypool, David Montgomery out of the backfield. They'd find a way to do that. But not this stupid motherfucker. He won't. And what's crazy to me about it is this season's not just about evaluating Justin Fields. You got other guys that are in year 3 of their careers, like Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney, and Chase Claypool, that you got to figure out, as soon as this offseason, how much you want to invest in them long term, or if you want to invest in them long term. And running the ball 2/3 of the goddamn time isn't getting the job done. It's not helping you with that. Cole Kmet makes a spectacular one-handed catch. So what do? We're going to catch him off guard. They'll never see it coming. Never see it coming. We want to utilize him as a 6th offensive lineman in the running game. That's what you do with the tight end. That's what you do. We've seen the Travis Kelce's, and we'd like Cole Kmet as a blocker. Like Darnell Mooney caught the touchdown pass, and yes, it sucks that when Darnell Mooney was wide freaking open, Justin Fields missed him, because that could have been a second touchdown pass from Fields to Mooney. Might have changed the entire trajectory of the game, but you know what? Not hard to believe that Justin Fields would overthrow him, because Fields right now is still, mid-ass as a passer, and he doesn't get any better because he's hardly ever put in an opportunity to develop as a fucking passer, because his offensive coordinator is a complete and total idiot. Idiot! Like, you look at when the Bears were up 10-7, forced the Cordero Patterson fumble, I believe it was, and they're in Falcons territory. You got the Falcons on the freaking ropes. Pounce! Play action! What the fuck is the good of running the goddamn ball 2/3 of the time if you're not even going to play action a lot? Play action works when you don't even run the ball. So what do you think it's going to do when you do run the goddamn ball? They're so keyed in on it. Guys should be open all over the place down fucking field, especially against this trash-ass Falcon secondary. And what do? 1st and 10. We're going to make them pay. We're going to got them on the back of their heels. They won't have a chance. Halfback dive. 2nd down, what do? Halfback dive. Like, this is the type of clown school shit you're talking about. The fuck are you doing? And some of you will say, well, yeah, but they eventually scored in the drive. The point is, they're trying to complicate the very simple. Be aggressive. Know when you have those opportunities and goddamn take them. And just all throughout the game, failing to find ways to get the ball into Mooney and Kmet and Claypool's hands. Like, how fucking stupid does it look, Ryan Poles, to trade your own team's goddamn 2nd round pick, which you know has a chance to be a pretty premium pick, almost be classified as a late round 1 pick with how high this fucker's tracking towards being at this point. You're going to trade it for a goddamn wide receiver that lost his job to a 2nd round pick wide receiver that you probably should have fucking drafted. A lot of your fan base wanted you to fucking draft in George Pickens. You trade for Chase Claypool, and today he's got 3 goddamn targets. The hell was the point of getting up what's going to be a really marquee 2nd round pick for a guy that gets 3 targets? The fuck is wrong with this team? Oh, Velus Jones Jr. It was nice to see a flash from him. He had 1 good return. Yeah, except the guy that he would only hope to ever be in the NFL, Cordero Patterson, when the Bears went up 17-7. Of course, what did he do? He just went right up the fucking middle on him. Took it to the house call. Cordero Patterson. 30-plus-year-old Cordero Patterson. Ryan Pace brings him to Atlanta, and look at what happened. Killed the Bears on that one. But my God, this Bears defense sucks consistently in the first half. The fuck are Alan Williams and Matt Eberflus doing? And if you tell me that you're still a fan of Matt Eberflus, I would fucking say, why? What have you seen? Kate say he's the right guy for the job. Please tell me. Because if you want to say, well, discipline, well, that went out the fucking window today. You can blame the officials all you want, but there were certainly some bad penalties that extended drives. Felt very decide defense worthy to me. Just saying. Bears football! But of all the asinine, stupid-ass shit that the Bears did today, especially offensively, only throwing 21 times. That's a good one. Only targeting Chase Claypool 3 times a day. That's a good one. Only targeting Cole Kmet 4 times a day. That's a good one. Only targeting Darnell Mooney 5 times a day. That's a good one. You get down to that last drive, the Bears defense actually kind of stiffens up, at least to the point where they're only allowing the Falcons a field goal. They're up 3, the Falcons are. You got the ball, a little over 2 minutes to go. You've got time. Here's yet another chance for the Bears and Justin Fields on offense to not fucking come through. And boy, did you deliver. Justin Fields, something was up with him in the fourth quarter. We were talking about it. The commentators were. You could see it. He wasn't moving well. We find out later he's cramping. So you would hope and assume that the coaching staff would know that, hey, this guy's cramping up. Maybe we shouldn't run him a ton. So what does fucking dumb dick Getsy do? Put him up. This is a big money spot. This is where I validate my future. I'm going to show you we can come back to win. It's only a 3-point deficit. We can do it. We can do it. Injured quarterback. First down. Quarterback run. Oh, that works so well. Oh, looks like his shoulder might be hurt too. Multiple problems. Multiple problems. Defense is wondering what's going on. Second down. Fucking quarterback run. And this is the type of stupidity that you got to deal with this goddamn team. Putting your goddamn quarterback at risk for a fucking dumb team that's not going anywhere. Putting your season and potentially his career on the goddamn line. Knowing he's already not in good shape. Clearly obvious. And you're going to run with him the first 2 times. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then, of course, on third down, there's a fucking interception, and it's whatever at this point. Hey, you hardly throw throughout the fucking game. You can't be surprised that when you need to go to that well late, that you can't get the goddamn job done. Hopefully anybody that was praising fucking Luke Getsy before this game stops that dumb shit, and they realize how dumb that shit is and how dumb they were for sitting there and trying to pump this guy up full of smoke when he doesn't fucking deserve it. Hopefully folks stop trying to pump up Ryan Poles because he gave up what's going to be a very high second-round pick for Chase Claypool to get targeted 3 goddamn times today. Which isn't that almost like a season high for him with the Bears? Oh, he hired Eberflus. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck. I've seen some really crappy, dumb, stupid offensive coordinators in my lifetime as a Chicago Bears fan. I don't know that I ever saw a worse one than Terry Shea in 2004. But Gutless Getsy is quickly climbing the ranks. Oh, he's already passed John Shoop on the suck factor. Because at least John Shoop had a solid philosophy. We're going to run on first down, we're going to run on second down, and we're going to set up the punt game. We're going to set up for field goals. We're going to set up our defense. That was stupid too. But that was 2 decades ago. That just points to how ridiculous this goddamn philosophy is that the Chicago Bears offense, under their freaking boy wonder, Gutless Getsy, oh, put him up. I got courage. Halfback dive. Quarterback run. Quarterback runs when he's hurt. They get me hard. Gonna get me hard. Gonna get Justin Fields murdered. Gonna get him killed. Gonna get him hurt. Oh, that makes Gutless Getsy so horny. You have one job above all else. Develop your goddamn quarterback. The number one key to that is keeping your goddamn young quarterback healthy. Can't even fucking do that right. Basically, it was Getsy saying, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so Justin, just run a bunch. I mean, that's what it tells you. Defend it all you want. Fuck whether this game was winnable or not. Yeah, it should have been, but it wasn't. But it's all this, yeah, that running shit is all fun and everything else. But when it gets to nut cutting time, this team can't fucking throw the ball consistently, and that's all that fucking matters.